breathe deep and seek adventure. For this adventure, we are going eeling. Say hello, Alan. He is making a cameo appearance as well.
Howdy.
The type of eel we are targeting today is the long-finned eel. These eel are located in Australia, in areas marked in green and black on this map. This species of eel will take a variety of different baits, from earthworms, crickets, frogs, offals, and apparently red meat, though my favourite has always been the humble yabby. I've always caught something with one. It's not uncommon for the Australian long-finned eel to grow up to 1.6 metres long. That being said, those that get caught in dams have been known to grow up to 3 metres long. One unusual thing about longfins is that they actually breed out in the Coral Sea, so it's not unheard of to catch them in salt water as well, and estuaries and stuff. Where the water is flowing into this hole, where I'm pointing, would be an excellent place to catch an eel. The reason for this is where food would most likely wash into the pond. Also, the reeds would provide cover, and fish love cover. Speaking of which, along the side of these reeds would also be a great place to flick your bait. Other places you want to cast in are the sides of roots or in deep channels around submerged rocks or other structure, but the key is to flick your bait onto the side to avoid a snag. Another thing to look for when trying to locate eel is deeper holes, especially after a drought. The reason being is that these are more likely to hold bigger eel. Another thing to be mindful of is that eel are nocturnal and are spooked by light. We didn't get any bites till about 10 PM, so be patient.
Yeah, I'm going for them. There he is.
There, that's a small one. It's the smallest one just there.
Oh yeah, I see him. This one.
Just a small one myself.
Yep, they're good. There we are. Excellent. Cheers. So we have the yabby. You want to hook it through this part here, and then you want it just coming out the back. That way it's not going to unhook itself. If you see here, just inside the jaw there, do you see these micro looking little tiny teeth? These things here will snap a line with absolutely no problem whatsoever. So it's important when catching eel to use wire trace. So here we have the eel. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover it in ash like this. And this, as I said, will remove that horrible, like at the moment I can't even smell it. Before, when I put it up here, it was horrible. It was really unpleasant. But now we just liberally scrub it with ash on our super stable table. So before, I had this crap all over my hands. You see, that's slime. But now it's not slimy at all. It's rough, smooth kind of thing actually. So earlier I couldn't work out whether it was rough or smooth, but when you're rubbing it down, do you see when you rub it with ash, this comes off. This is the actual slime itself, all covered in ash. But if I keep on rubbing this off, that doesn't sound good. This comes off as because of the ash adhering to it and then just peeling off. So do you see how now it doesn't have any of that slime on it? And we'll continue to do that to the rest of the eel and it will slowly remove, and then we'll be able to chop it up into pieces, and then we'll be able to smoke it. Now that we've we've covered it in ash and we've rubbed off all this, most of this filth. We now want to wash it, get all the ash off, so it'll be clean to eat. And of course, we will do both sides. So what I've got in here is an eel. This is a smoker. What we're using is apple wood chips. Apple is really, really good for eel. This is what I find. So we want this to cook for 3 hours. We also want to constantly check on it. The problem with metho is it can blow out, and it may also run out in the course of cooking. So you want to stay with it. Also, it's fire, and you don't want to start a bushfire. Yeah. Moment of truth. It needs a little bit longer. If you've liked this video and you found it helpful, don't hesitate to like and subscribe. Thanks. Cheers.